The following video captures the empowering essence of TESOL Trainer's iCOACH. This peer coaching program helps teachers develop professional relationships, promotes effective instructional practices, and pushes their teaching to higher and higher levels.
What is your 84? What is an idiomatic expression that means Come on, go! I think we're the only ones
What I love about it is like every time I go to the seminar, there will always be something that I can take away from, something that I could put in my classroom or even in my regular life. Attending that seminar didn't only make me a better teacher, but it made me a better person. I got
His parents died. Koji began.
What is 22 minus 18?
It's just two other plants. They
The natural habitats of some aquatic.
In that case, it's a two-way thing.
Everybody back here should be great.
Could you tell me, Geneva, what did you get for number 1 for grade?
Three-sided shape.
Hey, what do you?
Well, when it's me being observed, the feedback helps me think about how to improve a lesson. When I go to Robin's, I wonder how she could do things a little bit easier, but at the same time I also get to see how she teaches the same program, but a different.
So when you get to go into others' classrooms, and then like I said this year, seeing her, the way she works with her students, it makes me think I could do that, or maybe I could do it this way, but I'll change it a little bit, or I've been doing that. That must be how it's looked. It's just that kind of, it reminds you.
Yeah.
I like it.
How do you feel about that lesson?
Well, it was really the first time.
I saw that 100% of the students are taking notes, which means this interest level is high.
Knowing that the only time we know how to do something is after we've done it looking back,
Yeah.
what's something you might do differently?
I think I would touch up on this guided notes worksheet. I realized the practice problems that I'd set up. This happened also in first hour. So
To make sure that the students are engaged, and you can look around the classroom, see if students are.
One of the things that I've done a little bit differently is there was maybe 2 students that could have taught more for the questions, and maybe I could have waited for their response, but I kind of just went to the other kids because they
The
knew.
only way that you could ever pick this up is sitting where we were sitting and having the chance to reflect. But the one thing that because I'm trying to think of how to integrate more academic language. So one thing that I noticed
Is if I design it in the beginning, I might make sure that all of my higher level learners have this. You're part of this mentor-mentee program.
Yes.
And what are your thoughts on it? What would you tell somebody who is thinking a new teacher of being part of this?
It's a really, really great program, a way for you to kind of break down your lessons, see what you're doing well, and see ways to improve, and to work with somebody who's already done this, and really guide you in the right direction to be a better teacher, and to be a better teacher for your students.
And what kind of benefit do you get out of being observed?
Yeah, well,
Like
for
for
instance,
today,
for
example.
today, I did a writing lesson and got a lot of great ways to help scaffold and guide my students into their writing. So yeah, every time I'm observed, I get a lot of great action steps to take moving forward in my next lesson.
All right,
Yeah.
great. That's it. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
So really it gives you an opportunity to just be reflective. I don't think that this opportunity would happen if we didn't get a chance to hear from each other. So really just knowing that, recognizing the things that we're doing well, also the things that we can improve on, and then the things that we could share with each other. I think it's like a learning experience for both parts. Yeah.
Yeah, anything to add, Aaron?
I agree with that. You know, it's really, I think it's really important for teachers to collaborate, especially in this program. And the teachers, they get to share ideas about, classroom management strategies, and it makes it really effective for teachers.
It's like it helps me make my class lively. I get a lot of tricks.
And that process is also a learning process for them. It's not just something that you play around.
Also between us, like how do we deal with mentor-mentees?
Yeah.
It's not just because somebody is superior or somebody, you're equals. And we're learning the language lively.
That's how you would describe it? Lively?
Yeah, that's,
Engaging.
and that's what my takeaway when I go to my classroom. I want to be like that.
I know.
I want my class to be lively.
I just want to do turn around and I'll be John Gottlieb.
How does this peer coaching process help you support Emily?
Well, it helps me because it does kind of just the formality of it, that it forces me to check on her and everything, although I think we would do that anyways, and I actually, this isn't really a sport, but I appreciate, as sometimes getting set in my ways, I like that I have that opportunity to see something, and she'll stimulate into me, oh yeah, I'm kind of getting kind of boring, I need to bump it up and do something fun. And
there was a couple of times when I've done something, she goes, hey, I really liked how you did that. So it made me feel important too, because you think, what can I teach someone who's been in teaching forever? But, she's like, hey, I liked how you did that. And it just made me feel really important. Like, wow.
What can I do differently to open the minds of these students? So the peer coaching has really been helpful for me.
Okay. Yeah, Rachel, how about you?
I agree too, because I don't know if it's because it's the name of peer coaching or we have a really good facilitator, but it's been really helpful. It's been more like, I don't know, sometimes when people come in to observe your classroom, you get a little nervous, but it's been really helpful, and it took, it's good to hear the positive feedback and then have a suggestion. So I like the way that teaches how to say the communication of I would like to see, or I noticed that, I wondered kind of thing, really is helpful. Not everyone gets that kind of professional example, or how to give feedback. So I thought that was really helpful. And then
I got close connection. I got to know her well, and we're helping each other, and we're collaborating. Every minute we're collaborating. We're just out the door and helping each other. So a thumbs up.
And I can say that it's helped me because I have gotten to work with an experienced teacher who's been doing it for so long, and I can learn.
And I think that everyone who's participated in the mentor-mentee program this year believes in what John Consfix is doing. And
the thing that really hit me was probably how John made me feel like how do I say it, the teacher preparation could be minimized into because sometimes I think the misconception is that, oh, teachers, I don't have time for that. Oh, I don't want to print that. But John did instruction that are just so quick, so simple yet so powerful. The whole thing, John and the seminar, just made me feel like I love what I do. And I go home, I feel like I am making a difference.
We are TESOL Trainers, and we're your scaffold to success. Contact John Kongsvik today to learn more. Visit us online at www.tesoltrainers.com.